entertain everybody with our antics today.
Yeah.
Back for another round. Come on, Junior Lancers. Varsity taking on Fremont. Just joining us. I didn't get to see the JV game. JV lost in a game. The score didn't quite dictate how close it really was, but lost in the JV game, 4-2. And my understanding is most of the kids that are playing in this game are also on JV. So
yeah, based on what I see here, basically everybody that's starting played JV.
Played the JV game. So.
Yeah.
As Busher taking drop, he goes up top. Grabbed by Crinklaw. He's going to take it to the far side. In the corner, trying to pass across. Almost hits Pruce on that one as it comes behind the net. Back to the far side. Crinklaw trying to get it out of the corner. Back behind the net, deflected by the goaltender. Still loose in front of the net, goes behind. Check that into the corner. Busher trying to reach up and grab that one. Gets it to Crinklaw. Shot deflected. Goaltender just barely sat on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
He's going to change as we got to have Pruce, Evans, Walsh, Hollingsworth out for Omaha. Puck comes over to the near side. Pruce grabs it up top, kicks it off the boards. Sails one across. Shot. Deflected by the goaltender. Still loose. Goes over the near side and into the safety net. Stop a play called.
Yeah, that was I like that play there. Come across. I had Hollingsworth up top by himself. They were. They might have left.
It's like Bobby Lee out along with Walsh. Puck comes over to the near side. Lee trying to reach up and grab that one. Knocked down by Evans. Kicks it over to the near side corner. Fremont. Fremont going after it. Stop a play call.
What the heck is that?
Back to the far side. Evans going to take drop again. Kicked over behind the net. Walsh going after it. Comes over to near. Preble trying to poke check that one back over to the near side again. And it goes. Fremont forced to ice the puck on this one. Goes back over to the Omaha side, and we'll stop that play for a little while.
Yeah, it's interesting too. They got a lot less players for varsity than they do JV.
Seems like it. Back on the near side, Busher trying to kick that one out. Busher pushing it to the far, staying with it. Holds on to it on the boards. Sending one in front of the net, loose. Backwards pass, goal! Omaha are staying with it.
That was a great backhand. I think Cutler paid for it, but that was a great backhand by him. Great.
Sending one in front of the net,
pass
loose.
By,
Crinklaw passed it there from the corner. Cutler had it in front of the net, had a swing around and a backhand shot. Nicely done. It's like he may have got tripped up a little bit there in the process, but Omaha draws first blood. 15:42 left. Busher going to take drop. Grabbed by Fremont, goes up top. Wynn kicking that one back at the blue line. Grabbed by Crinklaw again as it comes over the near side, and Fremont bringing it on the near. Hit laid by Preble. Sends that one over the far side corner. Wynn getting a hold of it for Omaha. Going to bring it on the near. Tyler bringing it out. Getting it off the boards. Fremont trying to grab it at the red line. Checks that, sends it back into Omaha zone. And icing called on Fremont. We go back over into Fremont zone. Out for Omaha, Walsh, Evans, Lee, Pruce, and Hollingsworth. Evans taking the drop. Puck onto the near side, grabbed by Walsh. He's going to dance on the near. Between two. Takes it across to the far side. Well, still holding on to it as he's boarded. No call on that one for boarding. Deflected by the goaltender as it comes over to the near side. Walsh going after it. Send back over. Looks like it's going to be icing again on the Warbirds.
I think we might see a lot of that here.
Seems like pretty consistent. It's going to be a long game if we have to keep stopping the play, hopefully.
Hey, don't talk like that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, great point. I mean, we're only 2 minutes in, and how many times have it stopped?
Exactly. Puck on the near, goes high.
And there's
Back over again. And icing called on the Freebirds. Back on the near again. These referees getting a workout.
Right.
Evans taking drop, no other change. No changes on the line, I should say. Puck's deflected. Evans gets it out. Cruz holds on to it. Omaha had to reset. Hollingsworth's going to bury it behind the net. Comes over to the near side. Omaha trying to get a hold of it. Walsh grabs it just at the blue line. Cruz kicks it back in. Grabbed by the Warbirds. They're going to take it to the far side. Bury it in the Omaha net, or behind the Omaha net. Back over to the near side. They sail that over to the far side. Omaha gets it cleared, grabbed by the Warbirds at the red line. They try a backhand pass, but stopped right away by, I think Preuss got that one. Samard grabs it for Omaha, takes it over to the near side. Kind of loses it a little bit, but kicks one back, gets it out to Evans. Evans on the near side. Got nobody to pass to, though. Unfortunately, as Omaha was still getting a full line change in on that. Comes over to the near side, and a good hit by Stonebreaker. Kicks it over to the near side, and stop a play called for another icing.
I should have started to tally this.
Back over near side again. There's going to be a dent on that dot. Busher taking drop. Kicks one up in front of the net. Back to the far side. Busher in pursuit. Wynn tried to reach out and grab it. Couldn't quite get it. Stonebreaker kicks it back near side to Crinklaw. Crinklaw hits one across, hitting Cutler. Back across to the near side again is Crinklaw going after it. Poke check attempt as Cutler trying to push it forward. Cutler steals that back for Omaha. Takes a shot as it's deflected behind the net. Crinklaw going after it. Back to the far corner. Sends one high arcing and clears as it leaves the ice. 13:15 left. Cruz and Hollingsworth come out on D. It's like we're going to have Busher, Cutler, and Crinklaw up front. Busher taking drop. Pushed back to the far side. Cutler trying to send it back. Does. Gets it to Hollingsworth. Takes a shot low. Deflected behind the net. Busher trying to get it in the far corner. He's battling two men on him. Tries to pass it out to Preuss, but it's intercepted. Fremont trying to send it out again as he's hit. I'm going to say Omaha touched that one. I don't think he had it at all, but okay, back to the far side. We had some issues with this in Omaha and the JV game earlier. I'm just going to mention that. So I'm a little frustrated with these guys. Back on the near side, Preuss sends it back behind the net to the far. Fremont gets it in the corner, sends one high, knocks it down. Gets it cleared. Samard there to get it right away for Omaha. He brings it over the blue line, back into their zone. Poke check and a trip, and a no call. Back on the near again. Back behind the net. Samard goes after it again. Comes on the near side. Preuss trying to hold on to it on the boards. As Fremont gets it cleared. Hollingsworth there to grab it in Omaha zone. Sailing one across. Hitting Lee. Lee to the near side to Preuss. Off the boards it goes. They're going to grab it again. On the near side again is Hollingworth laying a nice hit. Separated the man for the puck. Is grabbed by Preuss. Back to the far side. Lee trying to send it off again. Gets picked up by Hollingsworth off the boards to Samard. Deflected by Fremont.
Ooh.
And offsides called. Welsh didn't see Samard in the background there, I think. 11:49 left. Samard going to take drop. And they're going to push this one forward. Fremont trying to grab it. Puck goes back, picked up by the defenseman. Send one across. Lee there to get it. Bobby holds on to it for Omaha. In the zone, Bobby dancing with it. Send one across. Hits Tyler. Tyler getting the clear, trying to hit Walsh, but intercepted again. But Samard pushes that one back forward. Walsh on the near side, on the boards, pushing that into the corner. Gonna send one up top to Preble. Preble coming in, takes a shot low, deflected. Lee had it, just the wrong angle on the stick. Deflected again. Wynn takes a shot low, arcs into the near side, deflected on the near. Walsh holding on the wall. Got a man on him. He's going to get it cleared, but hits his own guy on the pass out. On the near side again, and a hit. Back to the far side again. Wynn got it cleared. They hit it right back over, though. Preble picks it up in the far, takes it to the near. Still got a man on him. Loses an edge on that. Omaha sends it across. Nice job. Tyler gets it out. He hits Lee. Bobby sends it over to Walsh. Walsh over the blue line. The beautiful move on the wall still. Passing that one to the far side. He was trying to hit Cutler, who was just coming in. And Busher on the far side again. Picked up by Walsh. Brings it over the near to Busher. Busher taking a shot wide left in the far corner. Cutler going after it on the board. Cutler sends it back as Wynn takes a shot. Grabbed by Busher. Busher takes a shot, deflected. Somebody got hit hard. Fremont player down. I think he got hit in the. Sarkar got hit in the. I think he got hit in the calf pretty hard. He can't skate right now.
Right.
That did not look good.
Wow.
Goes again. Crinklaw. Oh, almost got that. Intercepted. Back across to the far side. Shot deflected. Busher pushing it to the far wall. Staying on him. And comes over the near. Allingsworth trying to push this off to Crinklaw. It's deflected. Back over to the near side. Into the near corner. Fremont going after it. Pile up on the puck. Crinklaw trying to clear it. And they send it back into the near corner as he's knocking it down to the far side. Omaha still trying to clear their own zone as Proust going after it behind the net. 9:15 left in the period. Grabbed and passed out to Cutler. Busher to Cutler, I should say. Deflected high into the safety net on that one. And a change coming out as Samard and Lee coming in. Stonebreaker. Preble. And Cutler staying. Sorry, Evans is in. Puck to the far corner, picked up by Fremont. Sailing one around to the near side. Preble snuck in and pushed it into the corner. Sorry, Evans did. Back to the far to Preble. Preble trying to hit the far corner as he's hitting Lee. Bobby trying to push it back. Does. Gets it into the corner, gets it to Evans. Evans on the wall. Picked up by Fremont. Stopped at the red line by Preble. Shoveling it back behind the net of Fremont. Evans and Lee in pursuit. Comes over to the near side by Evans. Evans sending one across, hits Preble. Preble back across to the far side. Omaha forced it into the near side corner. Lee trying to go after it and getting some help. Evans to Stonebreaker, but grabbed right away by Fremont. Comes over to the near side. Samard holds on to it for Omaha to the far, sending one off the boards. Fremont keeping it play at the blue. Loose in front of the net. Got it off the post. Sends one back over as Omaha send it back into Fremont zone, and they're going to call Omaha for icing on that. Fremont thought they had a goal.
Nope.
Back over the far side of Omaha. 8 minutes left on the period, I should say. Period one if you're just joining. Puck deflected by Cutler. Picked up on the far side, brought in by the near. Fremont gets it at their blue line. Back over to the far. They're going to bury it deep behind the Omaha net. As it's picked up by Hollingsworth. Sails one across, hits Cutler. Cutler back into the zone, pass 1-2, trying to pass across. Thought he had a guy open. Jersey threw him off a little bit as Hollingsworth holds on to it. Had a man on with the stick lift. Sends one back over to the near side on the wall. Crinklaw going after it behind the net, as is Cutler. They're going to sail it over the far side. Omaha kicks it back behind the net again. Fremont going after it again. Sailing one on the boards, picked up. And Evans is there to pick it up. Sailing one across as he hits Bruce. Back into the zone, Bruce on the near side. Brings it into the zone, he's got a man on him. Getting some help from Crinklaw. They try to send it high. Send it back onto the near side. Deflected wide and covered on the shot. And a pushing match ensues as one of the Fremont players, they ran into Preble. On the far side, no call made against anybody. Puck dropped by Evans going after on the far wall. Comes behind the net, picked up by Fremont. Trying to pass that one as it's deflected. Brings it over to the near side. Picked up by Lee. Lee deflects off the wall to Evans. Evans on the near side. He's got Walsh open, crashing the net. Picked up by Preble. Couldn't quite get a stick on that one. Come over to the near side. Evans tries to hold on to it at the blue line for Omaha. Sorry, Walsh getting some help on the near from Crinklaw. Walsh has it, trying to sail one across the wind. Tyler takes a shot behind the net. They kick it back to the far side in the corner. Trying to send one high and sails it in the Omaha zone. Icing called as we go back over into the Freebird zone.
The game has changed a little bit. Got rid of the icings.
A little bit. Well, now you just text us.
No, I did. Sorry. I apologize.
Back over to the far corner. Evans going to take drop. Kicks it over. Walsh trying to push this back over. Comes up top to Preble. Takes a shot wide right to the far side. Lee going after it. Picked up by Fremont. Brings it out of the zone. Nice hit by Wynn. Separated the man from the puck as it goes into the corner. Preble kicks it over to the near side. Wynn trying to send it back. And kick it back into the corner. Preble gets it behind the Omaha net as he sends it across the far side to Lee, who gets it cleared. Walsh going after it. No. Could have been an interference call on that one almost. On the near side, Fremont bringing it back into the Omaha zone. Wide right. Trying to get it clear on this one. Far side. Picked up by Fremont. Takes a shot, deflected. Fremont again grabs it on the near side corner. And a nice hit. It goes behind the net. Bruce grabs it. He gets hit. Puck in the far corner. Trying to get hold of it. They sail it deep into the near side. Walsh going after it now in the corner. Getting some assistance as they shovel that one to the far. Bruce going after it. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Slingshot through. Got through one. Holds on to it. He's got Walsh coming in on the near side. Still on the boards as Hollingsworth trying to hold on to the blue. They bring it out at center. Back in the Omaha zone, far side. Behind the net it goes. And try to pass in front. Deflected over the near. On the near side, it takes a shot. And a good save there by D'Augusto.
Yeah, really good save there.
Stay in the Omaha zone on this one with 4:30 left. Puck comes up high, held on. Freebirds take a shot. D'Augusto deflects it with the stick. Far side. Sends it back up top again. But this time Evans is there to intercept it. Brings that one out. at the red line, buries it deep. Samard throwing on the afterburners and going after it in the corner. Brings it behind the net. Has a man on him still. Shoveling that one over the near side. It's Preble laying a hit. Man going after the puck, comes over the near side again. Back into the Omaha zone, grabbed by Wynn. Slingshot to the far. Got a man on him though. Trying to get it out. Wynn holds on to it, gets it out to Cam. Cam on the near side to Luke. Luke sending one across to Evans. Evans back in their zone, but loses it for a second. Back to the far side, grabbed by Fremont. Errant pass attempt though. Hits Wynn goes over to the far side. Tyler battling on the wall now. They got it cleared. And it is picked up by Samard. On the near side. Got a man on him in a poke check. Keeps going over to Omaha zone. Luke trying to hold on to it. Keeps it on the boards on the near side. Still on the near. So it goes back behind the net, over to the far side. Fremont gets a free play, it looks like. They're going to say Omaha called for.
I think roughing. I think it was on.
Roughing, yep.
It was on Cutler, I believe.
.309 left in the first period.
Right now it seems like they're trying to do too much. Get back to where they were, just passing the puck, moving the puck.
Yep.
But right now it seems like everybody's trying to do too much.
On the near side in Omaha zone, puck's dropped. Fremont tries a shot, deflected. Back up top, Fremont holding on to it. Hits the post again on the near. Cleared as Crinklaw gets a hold of it. He's got Walsh to his left, one man to beat. Takes a shot, deflected far left. Stop a play called as one of the players slid into the wall. And they're going to call.
Calling for hooking? Oh, back check.
I was going to say, I couldn't have been on Omaha on that one. And now it's even strength. 4v4 back onto the Fremont side. A drop over the far wall, picked up by Fremont. A little errant pass, though. Fremont trying to hold on to it. Proust stepping in to try to grab it. He's got two men trying to get it. Back to the far side as Walsh reaches out, pulls it over to the side, but it goes into Omaha zone. Walsh trying to clear it, gets a hold of it. He's going to bring it out, comes over to the near, gets it to Crinklaw. Crinklaw's got Hollingsworth just behind him, and Walsh trying to crash the net. They're going to send it back. Comes over to the nearest. Proust grabs it for Omaha, sails one across. Off the wall. Referee holding into play temporarily. Proust grabs it again for Omaha. Back to the far side. Holds on to it. Poke check to the far wall. Wells trying to grab that one. Referee, that guy needs to move. Hollingsworth gets it for Omaha. Got about 2 minutes left. Comes over to the near side. Is Hollingsworth on the near side.
Oh.
Trying to pass in front, but intercepted by the Freebirds. And I know they're called the Warbirds. If you missed the conversation we had where it's part Fremont and part Warbirds, so it's Freebirds.
Just make up our own stuff here.
I do a lot. And you know what? I don't care. No.
Right.
Onto the near side. Samar dancing past 1, 2, 3. Tries the backhand pass.
We're gonna have a penalty there. Oh, that was a great move by Luke there. Great job.
And the goal came off the line.
Oh, is that what they're calling? Oh.
Had that issue with that same goal.
That's true,
game.
yeah.
It was that one. 22 seconds left on Omaha's penalty. And another 40 left on the one for the Freebirds. On the near side. Goes into the near corner. Samar trying to hold on. Kick it back to Preble. They get one off the line, though. Comes over to the near side of Omaha. Preble stays on him. Back pass attempt. Another one. They're still crashing the net, and they snuck the last shot in. as D'Augusto was getting hit. Now the referee called it. The net moved. They're in the crease. We'll see. It is what it is, I guess.
Right, I couldn't see.
1:12 left.
Just a lot of bouncing pucks there. We had multiple chances to get it out, and it didn't happen. And of course, it just bounced one too many times.
Can't allow them to have 4 or 5 shots in front of your own net. Evans kicking over the far side. Bruce going after it. Bruce going to hold on to it. Omaha now full strength. Lee picks it up for Omaha, takes it on the near side. He's trying to sail one across. Kicks in front of the net. Grabbed by Fremont. Evans going after it, trying to pass in front. Fremont sending it across and a good glove save there by Hollingsworth. Brings it over the near. Lee trying to hold on to it on the wall. Omaha still can't quite get it. It's bouncing, but over to the far side. Bruce slingshotting back around, gets it to Cutler. Cutler trying to send one across, gets it over to Lee. Lee, poke check, couldn't quite get it. Omaha maintains as it goes back over. But then Fremont kicks it right back out. Puck on the near side, goes high. Near side in the corner. Evans gets it for Omaha. But Omaha had to reset on that one. Hollingsworth's gonna bury it deep as it goes to the far side, and we've got about 13 seconds left. Puck on the near side, shot, deflected over to the near. 6 seconds left. Hollingsworth up top, deflected again. Picked up. Evans takes a shot, deflected into the near corner, and that is the end of the first period.
Yeah.
We started off tied, even strength, and I'm going to take a quick break. on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I was like, I can hear myself.
Just stuck that in on you. At least you didn't say anything weird or anything.
Coughing into the microphone. Yeah. All right, round 2.
Let's see what kind of inspiration that was given.
All right, looks like we're going to have Busher take and drop on this one. Picked up by Fremont as they bring it onto the near side. Comes over to the near corner. Picked up by Fremont. Back into the far side is Crinklaw holding onto it. Shoveling it behind the net. Picked up by Bruce. Bruce on the near side, hitting Cutler. Cutler reaching out, getting it cleared for Omaha, but they send it right back. Referee now on the way. Kicks it back onto the near side again. Cutler trying to get it as it comes onto the near. Back again. Hit it late, is grabbed by Busher. He brings it out of the zone. Busher passing it back. Shot taken by Crinklaw. Puck still loose, comes over to the near side. It's one of the defensemen cleared it. Got over to the near again. Picked up. Cutler holding on to it. Brings it out of the zone back as Crinklaw bringing it back in. Trying to hit Cutler. Just a little bit too much on that pass behind him. Goes over the far side. They got it cleared again as it goes back into the Omaha zone. Should be icing. And it is. Icing called on the Warbirds. Back over into Fremont zone. Nope, check that.
Why are we at center ice?
Not sure what they're called that for, but okay, I guess we're at center ice. Evans take a drop. Send that back and picked up by the Warbirds. Comes on the near side. And back again as Omaha gets it back in their own zone. Picked up by Wynn. Takes that over to the far side. Tyler slingshotting around. He's going to bring it out of the zone. Bring it back over onto the near side. Poke check, though, slows him down. Sends one back as he hits Preble. Preble gets it cleared, but the Warbirds got a chunk of it and bring it back in the Omaha zone. Shot deflected. Second one picked up. Over to the far side. D'Augusto got the first one, but luckily Omaha was able to block that.
Luckily there's a post in the way.
Yes. On the near side. Picked up by Lee. Lee bringing that out of the zone as he hits Walsh. Walsh brings it back in. Sends that across to Lee. Lee holding onto it for Omaha. Onto the near side. Should have been a holding or hook there. Yeah. On the near. Still trying to get it on the near side corner. Passes in front of the net, loose. Sends one up top, picked up, shot deflected, down low. Shot again, comes over deflected onto the near side corner. Walsh going after it on the near wall. He's getting some help from Evans. They kick it into the corner as it goes behind the net. And the Warbirds grab it in the far corner. Looks like they're going to try to clear it as it's grabbed by Preble, who sends it right back at him. Comes behind the net over the near side. Tyler sneaking in on the near side corner, holding onto it as he's trying to pass in front of the net. Smart was just a little bit too much in front of that. Comes over to the near side. Cutler passes back to Walsh. Nice pass. Back to the far side. Walsh holding onto it on the wall. Sends that back to the far to Samard. Into the corner, onto the near side. Grabbed by the Warbirds, trying to get off the wall. Tyler trying to hold onto it. And the Warbirds get it clear, but Crinklaw was right there to grab it as he sends one back. Hits Preble. Preble bringing it back out of the Omaha zone. He's going to bury it right at the goaltender, but he was wide right. Cutler kicks it back, grabbed by Samard, keeps it in the far corner. Buries it then near into the near side to Wynn. Wynn holding it in the corner. Sorry, that was Crinklaw, then Wynn. Onto the near side, Cutler holding onto it. And send it back to Tyler. And sends it on the near wall. Cutler brings it out of the zone, gets it off the boards, trying to hit Samard. Samard in the near side to Cutler, takes a shot, goaltender, holds onto it. Looks like they lost view of it. It's in the pad somewhere, the goaltender. 13-13 left in the period.
I think it was in the net. Oh.
Bruce, Lee, Hollingsworth, Evans, and Walsh out for Omaha. Deflected over the far side. Hollingsworth getting it just after the blue line. Sends it back over to Bruce at neutral. Back again to Lee at the blue line. He holds on to it for Omaha. Takes a shot at the goaltender. Puck comes loose. Picked up by Fremont. He's going to bring it out of the zone back into Omaha's zone. Send it one across. He hits Lee. Lee back into the zone on the near side. Dances past one. Got two men on him, though. Comes on the near side again. It's Fremont taking it back into the Omaha zone. Deflected behind the net. Over the near side it comes. Omaha trying to get all of that one. They set one up, deflected. Walsh pushing forward, and they collide on him. Picked up by Lee, brings it back into the zone. Dances with it front, right in front of the net. Shot! Deflected over to the far side. Walsh holding on to it. Walsh bringing it up top. Trying to pass across, does. Gets it over to Bruce. Bruce, shot! Deflected, covered by the goaltender. He loses view of it again. It goes into the 5-hole. He ends up having to sit on it. 12:15 left in the period.
Yeah, good pressure there. Better passing, better puck movement.
Coming over. You're going to have Busher taking drop. Kicking one to the far side corner. Busher going after it. They try to send it high. Bruce couldn't quite get a hold of it. And icing called on the Warbirds. Back over to the Warbirds side. Puck goes forward, picked up by the Warbirds on the right off. Omaha couldn't get on the boards as it comes over, picked up by Samard in the neutral zone. Back across in the Warbirds territory, far side. Poke check to the corner though. Samard maintains, trying to pass it back. He had Busher, who gets taken out from behind. Guy fell on his legs. Busher, back pass. Nope, he's going to hold. Sorry, Krinklaw holds onto it. Sends one across. Hits Samard. Samard trying to send it back. It goes on the boards. He's going to go behind the net. Brings it over the near side. Bruce takes a shot, deflected.
I thought that was going to be one of them little slow roller things. Is what I thought.
And the goaltender had to jump on it again. 11:31 left in the period. Back over to the near side. Busher deflects over to the wall. Picked up by Fremont, but they kick it off. Bruce takes a shot, deflected high behind the net. To the far side, Krinklaw going after it. Kicks it over behind the net. Warbirds trying to send it back, but Bruce was there to stop it. Sends it back into the corner. Warbirds grab it and take it behind the net. Shovel it back over to the near side. Bruce trying to get it as he's getting hit onto the boards. A little hit by Krinklaw. Separate the man from the puck. And they push it into the Omaha zone, but Omaha kicked it right back over. Krinklaw reaches out and gets a hold of it again. Brings it back into their zone. Back and dances past two. Shot deflected to the far side. Hollingsworth grabs it. Takes a, nope, checks that. Gets that to Krinklaw again. Shot right in the stomach of the goaltender on that one, though. Quite a few.
Sorry, I will be interested to see how these Fremont kids' legs hold up.
Towards the end?
Towards the end here, yeah.
Lee taking drop as it goes over the far side. Knocked down by Stonebreaker into the corner. Sends one across and picked up by the Warbirds. Bring it onto the near side. Lee grabs it right at the pass out. He's going to go forward. Should have been a hooking call there. Lee was trying to shot. Sends it back to the far side. Stonebreaker trying to shovel in front of the net again. Goes into the far corner. Lee lays a hit. Knocked him over on the far side. Sends one back up top. Evans was trying to get it, but the puck was bouncing. Goes back in the Omaha zone. Evans kicks it back over to the near side as it's picked up by Preble. He sails that one across, but Fremont was there to intercept it. Too many men on the ice. We go back over.
Somebody's got to go in the box.
Usually. There he goes. Back over onto the Fremont side. And Omaha up a man for 2 minutes. Evans going to take drop. He's joined by Crinklaw, Walsh, Hollingsworth, Cutler. Puck to the far side. Picked up by Cutler. Cutler's going to dance up top at the line, and they're going to send one back at us. D'Augusto stops it, kicks it over the near. Grabbed by Hollingsworth. He's going to slingshot around. Back across to the far side. Into their zone. Omaha trying to crash the net. A little slow on that development. Welsh sends it up top to Cutler. Cutler back to Walsh. Welsh tried a shot. Kind of got more ice than he did puck on that one. They're going to send it back to Omaha. Back to the far side. Cutler going to grab it. Slingshot to the far. Trying to go past it. He's got 3 guys open. On the near side, grabbed by Crinklaw. Sails one across to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth hits Cutler. Takes a shot. Low. Puck still loose. Now they call the stop. The referee's looking for it. And I'm bet, yep, it looks like he's
had in his glove. But again, another one of ours got cross-checked in the back.
Another minute 1 left on the power play for Omaha. Preble, Wynn, Bianchetti, Busher, and Lee are out for Omaha now. Wynn holds up top, sends one back to Bobby. Bobby across. Gonna send it across, grabbed, and Bobby with a good stick holds it. Gonna take it across, and they're gonna say Bianchetti was just not over enough. That was a close one.
It was close.
48 seconds left on the power play. 8:59 left on the period. Bianchetti taking drop again, kicks it back, picked up by Wynn. Tyler's gonna hold on, he's gonna send one across as he hits Busher. Busher on the wall. Trying to send one across. He's going to dance with that one. The poke check sends it back into Omaha zone. Busher kicking it back to Wynn. Wynn back across again. He's going to hit Preble. Preble takes a shot. Deflected by the goaltender behind the net. Back into the corner. I'm going to send one back up top to Lee. Bobby sends it off the wall. Sends it across to Wynn. Wynn takes a shot. Deflected to the far corner. 17 seconds left on the power play. Busher's trying to send one back, and it goes back into the Omaha zone. D'Augusto gets it. He's going to kick one off as he's trying to hit Bianchetti. He does. Bianchetti send one across to Samard, but just a little bit behind his stick on that one. Picked up by Bianchetti, gets it across the Lee. Both teams now full strength. Lee's going to dance with this one. On the boards. Holds on to it and trying to kick it off. They're going to send it back over. Walsh picks it up for Omaha. Omaha needs to play with their heads up a little bit more. They got plenty of guys open. Across the Walsh, takes a shot. Goaltender dropped it. Lee holds it, takes a shot. Goal! Omaha! Bobby snuck one in up top, and Omaha goes ahead 2-1. 7:47 left on the period.
Yeah, great rebound there. Bobby grabbed it, put it up at the top right corner. But like you were saying too, it's like we're trying to skate through 4 and 5 people, and it just So
yeah, I mean we got guys wide open.
Right.
Beautiful shot though. Busher deflects, picked up by the Warbirds. Send it behind the Omaha net to the far side. Hollingsworth gets a hold of it, sends one over the blue line to the near side. Bruce going after it. Keeps it on the boards on the near as Busher comes in to shovel it backwards. Gets picked up by Crinklaw. Pass from Crinklaw across. Shot deflected over to the near side. Bruce takes a shot. Referee called a stop of play.
The old net routine.
The net was moved. Again, interesting how that works. Just interesting. 7-13, sorry, 19. Prinklaw, Busher, Cutler, Pruce, and Hollingsworth out. Map deflected to the far corner. Busher trying to get a hold of it there. Kicks it out to Cutler, trying to hold on to that one. They send it across. Hollingsworth tried to get a skate on that one. It was bouncing to the far side. Nice job by Pruce to get a hold of it. Hollingsworth clears it.
Great job. Great job using his skates there. I just saw myself falling down is all I saw.
Eat a little ice on it?
Yeah. But yeah, he had both of his skates. Came across, took him out.
Back on the far side. Evans kicks it up top. They come in for a shot, deflected. Actually, who got in front of that? Was that Crinklaw? Nope, that was Wynn, right in front of that. Back to the far side. Picked up by Walsh. Sends one across to Tyler. Takes a shot. Leahy holds on to it. Tried a shot. Couldn't get it off. Walsh on the near side. Takes it behind the net to the far. Stick goes everywhere. Back on the far side. Walsh holding on to it. Trying to send one up top. He's got two men on him. Evans coming in to assist. Stays on the board. Puck is still there. Evans pushes it out to the corner. It's shoveling over the near side. Win there to get it. He pulls it out. Grabbed by Fremont. Kicks it off the board. Preble there. Sends it right back. Omaha had to reset. Comes over the near side. Fremont trying to send one high. And the puck comes into the safety net. Well done, Scott. Well done. Honorary puck boy.
Yeah, that was amazing. Very fast, very fluid.
Nice and efficient. Well
yeah,
done.
I'm just glad I didn't try to step forward and yank this thing right off the break stuff.
Clothesline yourself from behind. On the near side. On the boards. 5:53 left. I can't see where the puck's at. Crinklaw brings it out. Gets it over to Cutler. Shovels it across. Crinklaw takes a shot wide left. Comes over to the near side. Cutler going to shovel that off to Prusk. They're going to kick one high. Back into the Omaha zone. Omaha shovels it back. Back on the near again. Prusk was trying to knock it down as it goes back over to the near side of Omaha again. Errant pass goes behind the net. Did he run into D'Augusto?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he got, it looks like he got pushed or something. Because he's like, what happened? I was watching the puck.
Yeah, all I saw was the net moving and D'Augusto on the ground, so looks like. On the far side, deflected back. Here, they're going to send it off to the near side. Cutler there to get it. Takes it back into their zone. He's got Crinklaw to his right. Takes a shot high above the net. Busher kicks it in the corner. Fremont there to go after it. Gonna bring it back to the near side, off the boards. Bruce trying to stop it. Couldn't quite get a skate on that one. Pass attempt as they kick it into the Omaha near side.
Calling on a penalty here.
Stopped by D'Augusto the first shot. And Omaha gets called for a penalty of hooking. Be down for 2 minutes with 4:55 left in the period. Out for Omaha, we're going to have Preble win, Cutler. And Walsh comes out. Back on the near. Gets it back into the near side corner. Comes up top. They're going to pass it to the far. Takes a shot, goes high, hits the safety net. Omaha side again. Puck deflected to the far side, picked up by Fremont. Kicks it on the far side corner. Hold on to that one. 1:44 left on the power penalty kill as they shovel that one back, and it goes into the Fremont zone on an errant pass. On the near side. Fremont trying to come up with it. Comes on to the near. Omaha sails that one back over again on a good job from Samard. And Walsh is there to get it on the near side. He's going to hold on to it. Brings it out of their zone. Skates across. Back into Omaha zone. Holds on to it. Sends one onto the near side as he hits Wynn. Wynn sends one across and hits Preble. He's going to bury it deep in their zone right at the goaltender. Kicks it off to the side. 1:04 left on the power play for Fremont. Brings it onto the near side. Sends it across. Walsh got a piece of it at the red line. Forced it over to the far side. Picked up by Preble. Sends it onto the near. He's going to kick it out. Oh, check that. They're going to stop it just at the blue line, but sounds like offside's called on the Warbirds. .48 seconds left on the power play for the Warbirds. 3:42 left in the period. Puck deflected over to the near side. It's one high. Grabbed by Crinklaw. They got a good poke check on that one, but Crinklaw picks it up, holds on to it for Omaha. Comes back over to the near side. And send it back in again. Almost drew a penalty on that one. Deflected again as he comes in. No calls, huh? Nothing at all. Over to the far side on the poke check. As Stonebreaker keeps him behind the net. They fire that one over to the far side. Try for a shot. Deflected. Stonebreaker got in the way, and D'Augusto caught the second. 15 seconds left on the penalty kill for Omaha. 3:09 left in the period. Kicking it off. Looks like we're going to have Busher. Over the far side corner. Omaha kicks it off and hits the safety net on the attempt to clear. A little too much angle on that one.
Need higher glass.
It would make things easier.
Right?
To the far side, picked up. Trying to get it near. Omaha gets the clear. Stopped by Fremont at their own blue. Deflected over across again and a poke check by Wynn. And a shovel one back into the near side corner and picked up by Wynn again. He's going to kick it over to the near as he hits Busher. Busher kicking it off to Cutler. Cutler gets it cleared. Omaha now full strength. Cutler bringing it into the near side. Shot deflected. Goaltender glove save on that one.
That was, because if there was a rebound there, I think that was going in. It had two trailers on that backside.
Busher taking drop, it looks like. Joined by Wynn, Crinklaw, Preble, and Cutler. Actually, check that. Cutler's going to take it. Puck goes in front of the net, just bounces across to the far side. Crinklaw trying to go after it. Cutler gets it behind the net, gets it to Crinklaw. Crinklaw trying to pass in front of the net. Deflected. They got a whole piece of it. And it's going back into the Omaha zone. Wynn going after it. It's rolling. Wynn forced to cover it. To the far side. Going to send it back over to the near. Preble going after it. Gets it in the near side corner. Gets off the boards to Cutler. Up, check that. It goes backwards as Preble forces him into the wall. Brings it on the near side. 2:05 left in the period. As it's grabbed by Busher, sails one across and intercepted by Fremont. Brings it onto the near. Trying to get it off the glass, stopped by Cutler. Cutler at the red line, sails one across with a nice pass to Crinklaw, deflected over to the near side corner. Cutler there to get it. He gets boarded on that one. He gets the pass off though, and Preble takes the shot. Puck still loose in front of the net. as Evans gets knocked from behind on the ground and no call. Interesting.
I'm guessing they teach that here. But it's not gonna... I've seen a lot of that today.
1:39 left in the period. Looks like we're going to have Lee, Pruce, Evans, Walsh, and Hollingsworth. Evans taking drop. Kicks one over the front of the net. Picked up by Lee. Takes one across to the far side. Shot deflected. Now, the net moved.
It did, yeah. I noticed that also.
On the far side. I'm trying to get all of it. He's boarded and knocked down. You know, when they land on top of the guy, it's usually considered interference. I'm just pulling that one off. I know I'm not a referee, but as it's on the near side, Evans trying to kick it in front, grabbed by Fremont, sailing it back to the Omaha zone. And D'Augusto grabs it, hands it off. Picked up, and Omaha sailing one back, tipped.
Dang, they're having to change too.
The lineman, I thought, called a tip. Yeah. Okay.
Well, he did. That's true. He was right here. Evans was standing right here.
Back on the near side, Omaha territory. 57 seconds left in the period. Comes over to the near side corner. Pruce getting one off the boards and sends it over to their zone. Going to be an icing call on that one. I don't stop that again.
No.
52 seconds left. Back in the Omaha side again. Looks like they're going to have Cutler in the center here. Sends it over. Picked up by Pruce. Sent it one off the boards as he's trying to hit Crinclaw. He tips it out. And Omaha clears the zone as it goes back into Fremont's area. Cutler going after it. Comes over to the near side. 38 seconds left. And they get it cleared. Pruce with a skate stops it. Cutler gets it at the blue line. Kicks it in. And it's back in their zone. Going to send one high back into the Omaha zone. And icing called on Fremont. 27 seconds left. We come back over to the Fremont side. It's like Cutler going to take drop again. Puck gets over the far as Cutler pushes it back behind the net, comes over the near side, hits the safety net on the attempt to clear. 22 seconds left. Cutler going to take drop on this one. Buck over to the near side. Busher pushing it in the corner. He comes out with it. Sends it up top. Shot taken by Hollingsworth, deflected. One of the guys got his stick on that one. Back across again. Hollingsworth kicks it into the corner. Off the wall, excuse me, hiccups. Gets one over to Crinclaw. Crinclaw to Pruce. Takes a shot again, deflected. Stick. Saved by the goaltender. Comes up top. They're going to clear that one. And that's the end of the period. And we'll take another break as the ice is cleaned. We'll see everybody here shortly. What's happening here?
Start the car. Oh, children.
I know the feeling.
Children. All right, well, see what happens here in the third. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how these Fremont kids, a lot of them have played 2 games here.
Been on the ice a lot.
Right.
Busher going to take drop on this one. Kicks one forward over the far side. Fremont territory. They kick one back. Stop it at the red line. Cutler trying to reach in, as is Busher. Steal that one back. Hit one high. Omaha gets it cleared. It's grabbed by Busher. Back into the zone. Takes a shot as it's deflected. Fremont trying to get it cleared. Comes over to the near side. Sends one back, and Omaha had to reset. Goes behind the net to the far side as Krinklaw going after it. Omaha couldn't stop that one as it goes back into their zone. And icing called on Fremont.
The old roller.
Back on that side. Yeah, they switched the dots this time.
They did.
Yeah.
Must have been, like you said, a dent over there.
Yeah. Some sort of divot if it was grass, that's for sure. On the far side. Sends one high arcing. Grabbed by Bruce. As he tries to knock it down, he's hit.
What is that?
No calls on any of that, huh? Back to the far side, Omaha. Deflected by D'Augusto. Omaha trying to clear, goes over to the far. Into the corner. And they get it just at the blue line. Omaha deflects it out. It's Bruce. Shovel it over. Lee slams that one to the far side. Omaha gets it clear again over the near. Grab, and Omaha gets it out of the zone. Back at neutral. Walsh trying to send one across. Dawes gets that one across to, is that Bruce? Yeah, Bruce. Loose in front of the net. It was slow rolling. On the near side, Walsh holding on to it. Comes across the far. Was back behind the net, grabbed by Fremont. And try to get it cleared. Stopped up top by Hollingsworth. Omaha trying to get in. It goes into the safety net. 15-16 left on that stop of play.
Seems like it's no air in this building. It just
stagnant.
Right. Yeah. Needs something exciting to happen.
Busher going to take drop again. Back to the far side. And stopped by Wynn as he shovels it back across, but somebody from Fremont grabbed it. On the near side again, Fremont trying to get it cleared. Grabbed by Cutler. Sends it back over, but Fremont there to get it to the blue line again. They're going to bury it deep into the near side of Omaha. Sending one across, intercepted by Cutler on the errant pass as Busher going and crashing the net. Gets it to Busher. They deflect it over the far side corner. Comes over, Busher down, and he is not moving at all.
His head's moving now.
He's moving now, but man, he was limp.
Right.
He's slow to get up, but he is getting up on his own accord at least. Looks like they're going to get him off on the side.
Dang.
He was very, very just dead weight there.
Right. Hopefully he's all right.
We're going to bring it out of the zone, it looks like. Looks like Evans is going to take drop. Preble takes it back into the zone onto the far side. Dances past one, pushes it into the far corner. Trying to shovel that one out. Had the right idea, couldn't pull it off. Over the far side of Omaha. Wind going after it. And icing called on Fremont. Back on the near side. Evans going to take drop. Comes over to the near wall, grabbed by Fremont. Trying to get it off the board. Gets one high as it goes into the Omaha zone. Wins there to get it and clear it right away as he's passing it across, trying to hit Crinklaw, who's hitting the head with a stick, and no call on that one. But Lord forbid.
Call offsides.
We don't call the offsides. .13 left in the game. I would have expected at least a high sticking out of that one. Back in the near side, picked up by Hollingsworth. Shovels that one across, hits Bruce. Bruce trying to hit Samard. He tipped it. Well, I thought he tipped it. Maybe not.
I mean, good acting job if he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Sure looked like it.
Icing called on the Lancers as they go back in the Omaha side. Evans deflects behind the net. Bruce is there to get it and shovel it back to the far corner. Picked up by Hollingsworth. Deflected back in the corner again. Grabbed again by Omaha. Samar bringing it out of the zone. He's got Walsh to his right. Samar dances past one, gets it off to Evans. Shot.
Oh.
Goal! Omaha!
Thing is, I don't know if that was a pass or not, but.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And now Evans just picked that thing off the ice and went, boop.
Shovel it up top, and Omaha head 3-1. Haven't seen Parker Busher come back yet.
He is. He did walk back over to the bench. I don't know where he's at exactly, but
maybe sitting on this side. Hopefully he's all right. Crinklaw got his stick on it, didn't even realize he hit it. Back to the near side. Cutler shoveled it over far. Crinklaw trying to grab it. Poke check by Lee. Up top to Bruce. Shoveling one over. And they're going to say Omaha had to reset. Back to the far as Bruce gets it right at the blue line of Omaha. Has a man on him though. Shoveling that one back over. Got it cleared out, but nice stick by Cutler. Got it clear for Omaha. And they sent it back behind the Omaha net, but forced the reset. 13:01. Comes over the near side. Crinklaw pushes it out. Knocks it down over the near side. Try to go in. Nice stick there by Fremont. Kept it out of the goal to the far side. Picked up by Crinklaw. Coming back into the zone on the near side. Shot high into the safety net. And the other guy's stick got all of that one. Back over on the near. Fremont side, Samard, Preble. Win. Walsh and Evans. Evans taking the drop. On the near side, puck comes back. Walsh. Back up top to Win. Sends it back to the corner. In the corner comes out. Evans trying to pass in front. Deflected near side. A ricochet off of a stick. On the near side again. Walsh dancing in front of the net to the far side. Gets it to Win. Passes and tried to pass it in front of the net. Again, deflected. Far back to Win. On the boards. Samard sails one behind the net. Comes over to the near side where Walsh is in the corner. So he gets boarded. Puck deflected again. As Wynn tries to get a hold of that one. Picked up by Samard. He's going to send one across, and Walsh buries it deep behind the net as the puck goes to the far side. Picked up by Samard in Omaha zone. Going to bring it out of the zone to the near. Almost tripped on that one. Comes off again. In between one leg, not the other stick. To the far side. Evans trying to get it. Passes up over the top of the net as Walsh takes a shot and a hit. Comes over the near side. And it's picked up again by Evans. Evans across. Shot deflected from Wynn to the near side. Preble up top now. Holding on to it. Takes a shot. Had Evans there trying to tip it. Goes high. Puck in front of the net. Picked up by one of the Freebirds. Goes over the far side. Wynn trying to get it. Gets it right at the blue line. Fremont grabs it. Pulls it out. Back to the far side of Omaha. Stick lift. Wynn was trying to do something. Fremont was grabbing the stick, so who knows what happens here.
Well, they're going to call it on.
They're going to call it on Tyler.
Yeah. It was like you said, the Fremont kid was holding his stick.
They're not going to pull one. Fremont kid was holding his stick, but I'm going to call Tyler Wynn for hooking. Far side of Omaha down for 2 minutes. 11:04 left in the period. Puck to the far side. Omaha gets it cleared as it goes back over to Fremont side. And Samart going after it. And told them to hold up there. Fremont gets it. Takes it over the far. Cutler going after it now. And Bruce keeps him on the boards. Puck deflected over the near side by Walsh. On the near, back behind the net to the far side. Bruce gets it. Sent it one high and gets the clear for Omaha as it rolls slowly back to Fremont territory. 1:26 left on the PK. Picked up by Fremont on the near side. Samard forcing him into the board, stops him. On the near side again. Separated man from the puck, and Omaha clears it again. Back behind the net to the far side. Picked up by Fremont. Going to try to bring it out of the zone. Cutler trying to hold on to it. Fremont was going in for a change at the time. Almost had too many men on the ice again. Picked up by Hollingsworth. Sends one across to the far side. Gets it cleared again. Grabbed by Cutler. Cutler is trying to pass a Walsh. Had the right line, but man in the way. Comes over the near side again as it's grabbed by Hollingsworth. Check that. Who got that? Was that Cutler? Clears it again for Omaha. Picked up by Fremont behind the net. Nearly loses an edge on that as it comes over the near side. And Walsh takes the puck back, comes over the near side. Crinklaw to pass 1, 2, good. Go! Omaha! Crinklaw puts one in. Go!
That was pretty good. That was pretty nice moves there.
Puck drop to the far side. Crinklaw reaches out and grabs it, takes it back over their zone to the far side. Got a man on him. Trying to shovel in front of the net, but nobody home. Picked up by Fremont, bringing it back out of the zone. Into the near side of Omaha. Hollingsworth forces him into the near corner. Nice hit. Get some assistance from Crinklaw, and another hit by Bruce. Forces it across. And Omaha shoveling it back. Icing called.
Just barely, too, because the penalty ran out there.
Four to 1, 8:59 left in the game. And it looks like Busher is back in. Glad to see that. Deflected across to the far side. Comes off in front of the net, deflected. As Preble got a hold of that one, comes over the near. Back in Omaha zone again. Preble forcing him into the wall, near side. Tried to shoot in front, deflected. Back going to the near. Omaha trying to clear it off the board. Samard staying on him. Little pile up, but Busher comes out with it. Brings it onto the near side. Busher in the near corner. Loses a little bit of it, but sends it out. Omaha with a free shot by the look of it. Cross-checking called on Fremont. And Omaha going to be up a man. Puck on the near side. Fremont zone. Puck deflected as Evans pushing it forward towards the goaltender. They deflect back into the near side. Trying to get one off the glass as they do. Back over to the near side of Omaha. Hollingsworth going after it. There to get it first. Loses an edge but keeps fighting. Comes on the near side as Cutler trying to push it out. Sending one across as he hits Crinklaw back into the near far side of Fremont. It's going to slow it down a little bit. Sending one across to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth back across again. Shot deflected by the goaltender. He loses sight of it. Evans was going in to crash. 7:55 left. Deflected back behind the net. Fremont going after it, as is Omaha. Crinklaw sends it back to Walsh, near side. Walsh back over, hits Cutler. Cutler back across again. Walsh back. Little miscue on the pass there. Cutler going after it in Omaha territory. Stops it right at the blue line. Brings it back towards the red. Sends one to Crinklaw across ice. Crinklaw holds on to it. And they send it back into the Omaha zone. Crinklaw holds on to it, brings it over to the near side. Sailing one across as he hits Cutler. Cutler to Evans on the near. Evans on the wall. Takes it behind the net to the far. Looking to pass, holds on to it on the board. Sends one across to Cutler. Cutler holds on to it, sends one back across to Crinklaw. Crinklaw to Cutler, takes a shot, goal!
Oh. That was pretty.
Omaha!
The thing is, I don't understand how it bounced over that guy's pad, that goalie's pad.
Sends one back.
Leg pad.
Vince puts one in. Omaha goes up 5-1. Takes a shot. Goal!
That was nice. Pass back and forth there between him and Evans.
You're starting to see a little bit. You had mentioned, how their legs were going to hold up, and you're starting to see a lot more reaching from the Warbirds right now. Puck to the far side. Sever going after it. Goes back behind the net. Comes over to the near side. And just deflected by Stonebreaker. Lee holding on at the blue line over to the near side. Back forward, he's messing with him. He gets hit from behind, knocked down. Then they kicked his stick. Okay, Stonebreaker takes a shot as it was deflected to the far side corner. Get run off the boards, and they got it cleared. Smart picks it up. Luke sending one across, hits Stonebreaker, comes over to the near side. Back behind the net. Lee going after it. Far side on the wall. Lee trying to send it out. Gets it. Lee holds on to it. Couldn't hold on after the poke check. Hollingsworth gets it back to Lee in the corner. Lee back up top to Hollingsworth on the board. Comes back into the corner. Behind the net to the far side. Stonebreaker kicking it back to Lee. Lee sends it back up to Samard. A little too much on that one. He couldn't hold on to it. Grabbed by Stonebreaker. Shot low. Deflected. Puck still loose. Comes over the near side. Grabbed by Samard. Gets his own ricochet. Comes over the near again. Bobby up top. Holds on to it. Skates it front. Shot. Goaltender dropped it. Goes over to the far side. Stopped up top by Wynn. Couldn't hold on to it. Poke check. Lee at the red line trying to bury it deep. Comes over the near. They get back in Omaha zone on the near side again. And Wynn trying to grab it. Gonna dance with that one. Gets it cleared as Busher comes out with it. Onto the near side. In the corner. Holds on to it. Sending one across as he hits Samard. Luke on the near side corner. Trying to pass in front of the net.
Oh, still
puck came loose. Nobody saw it there. It was hidden somewhere. Comes back over. Omaha has to reset on this one. They do. Knocked down by God, did you see that?
Yeah.
Cutler just knocks it down.
Cutler's just hanging out over there.
Stick, he's just like, knocks it down. It's like effortless.
Right.
5:01 left. Coming back over Omaha side on the near. Puck deflected back. Omaha gets it off the boards. Picked up. Gonna try to deflect as it goes back. Omaha gets it cleared. It's Crinklaw taking it over to the far side. Dancing with that. Trying to pass in front of the net. They get it cleared. Nope, check that. Hollingsworth steps in. Takes a shot. Deflected near side. Bruce is going to send it behind into the net. Or sorry, behind the net. Picked up by... Ooh. That's Bruce. Loses an edge on the far side, but stays with him. Forcing it behind the net of Omaha. Comes over to the near side. Crinklaw trying to get it. Gets it on the boards. Getting it clear. Got a pass to Samar. Got one guy left to beat, but the poke check wins that one. Comes over to the near side. Back behind the net. They're trying to pass in front. Back to the far. Picked up by Cutler. Crinklaw trying to shovel one in past the pads of the goaltender. Comes over to the near side. They get it cleared and icing called again on the Warbirds.
Well, it looks like Fremont might have broke a stick.
And some lucky fan's going to get some memories. On the near side. Puck deflected near side corner. Bianchetti going after it. Comes on the near. Severa trying to hold on to it. Still in the corner. Bianchetti trying to push that one behind the net. Picked up. Severa still dancing. Still staying about the same area. Severa with a shot. Back of the net. Back side of the net, I should say. Back to the far. Picked up by Bruce. And Omaha loses an edge. We need to check out our skate sharpener after this, I think. A couple of those guys have lost some edges today. As soccer has ensued, and Hollingsworth was kicking it out. Couldn't get his stick. They were holding on to it. Brings it over to the near side. Samar grabs it. Gets it cleared across to the far side, but it ends up going at the goaltender. Just a little behind the net. Nicely called on Omaha. 3:15 left in the game. Go back over again. Near side Omaha. Walsh taking it into the zone. He's got lead to his left. Shot high. Back to the far side. Omaha sends it out. Goes high into the Omaha zone again. Comes over the near side. Walsh trying to hold on to it. Brings one back out of the zone. Over the near. Flips one over the red line. Takes a shot wide left. Picked up on the far side. The lead kicks it back over. Comes over the near. Fremont trying to clear it. Couldn't hold on to it. It goes back in, and icing should be called on Fremont, and it is. 2:31 left. 2:30 left.
It's kind of a quick whistle there.
Back on the near, Fremont zone. Evans gonna take drop now. Back over to the near side. The pass in front of the net. Nope, deflected behind the net to the far side. Lee going after it. Gets one across. Was trying to get it to Evans. Back on the boards again. Rebels trying to go down on his knee to get that. Couldn't quite reach out and get it. Picked up by Stonebreaker. Takes it behind the net. Comes over to the near side. Slingshots around. Loses an edge but stays with it. Lee pushing on the near side. Back into their zone. Has a man on the boards. Sends one up top to Evans, who's trying to get a pass. Couldn't go. Omaha had to reset. 1:56 left. Fremont sent it back over, stopped. As Preble was tripped. No calls, huh? Nothing. Just so happens that this, yeah, you know what? Did you see that?
Yeah.
On the near side. Walsh holding on to it, skating. Gotten just toying with him at this point. On the far side, gets it off the boards, passes. Off the board again, they're going to send it back in Omaha zone. Picked up by Walsh again. 1:15 left on the near side. Evans trying to push it back into their zone, does. Getting some help from Preble to keep it in play, but they get it cleared. Picked up by Hollingsworth, shovels one across. Cutler got it at the red line, tipped. This goes back into their zone behind the net. Cutler going after, nope, check that. Fremont gets it first, trying to get it off the board again, near side. 54 seconds, less than a minute left. Comes over the far again. As Bruce just leveled one of them. Comes over the near side again. Omaha bringing it out of the zone. Evans sends one across, hits Cutler. Cutler back into the zone, goes dancing. Just hits the post on that one. 35 seconds left on the far side, in the corner. Evans trying to sneak it out. Cutler holds on to it for Omaha. On the far side, Cutler takes a shot, deflected near side. Picked up as they errant pass, but they get it cleared and a poke check by Evans. Holds it at the blue line. And Omaha gets it right back at neutral. Evans holds on, sent one across. He's trying to hit Walsh. Looks like Cutler going to bring it back into the zone. Comes onto the near side. And that's the end of the game. And the Omaha Junior Lancers defeat Fremont 5-1.
That was good. Good rebound by the boys. Good.
Glad to see that one.
Good third period there. So.
All right. Well, we got a little break before we end up in Okoboji, so looks like we'll be signing off. Thanks, everyone.